Good afternoon, everyone. Good afternoon, everyone. If you can hear me, please just a good afternoon as well. I think that will it helps every one of us. Yes, good afternoon, Aderi too. Thank you very much. Komalafa, I can't hear anything. Yes, please. Um, Good morning, everyone. Let's just start. All right, so sorry about that for the back and forth. I'm so sorry. We are trying to get these things prepared and it's not for the benefit of everyone. So, good afternoon. If you can hear me, please just put in the chat box good afternoon as well, so you can know that we're following. Yes. So if you can hear me, please just put in the chat box good afternoon or whatever you want to say. You can use your favorite emoji to respond to. Please, let's do this. Let's do this. Okay. Good afternoon from Adelaide Johnson. All right. Good afternoon, Olufemi Shola. Thank you very much for joining. Please let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Just you can drop your favorite emoji. You can say good afternoon as well. I can hear you. Please proceed. Thank you very much, Salami. We're so sorry about it today. We're trying to get things settled. Welcome back. Thank you very much. Like I said the last time, I think later will be our class captain because it's very, very happy. Good afternoon. I don't know if I pronounced it well. I like that emoji. All right. Good afternoon, everyone, and happy new week. Okay, Kamalaka, thank you very much. Good afternoon as well. Thank you. We can keep it coming. Happy New Week and Happy New Month. And I pray that this new month will bring us many blessings in Jesus' name. And I also hope we're very excited because this is the last month in the year 2024. So if I'm excited to be in December, put your favorite emoji. Now I know I don't read those babies emoji at the moment. So you can put your favorite emoji and greet yourselves happy new month. I mean, let's do that. Let's try to do that before we start. So today, our speaker, hello, can you hear me? Okay, great. Thank you very much. Yeah, so you can greet yourselves in the comment section. So you can just type happy new month and don't worry, I'll read it out if you cannot see it. I'll read the messages. All right. So proceeding. So I'd like us to first have like a question and answer before we dive into the session. So today's session will be taken by our one and only brilliant sales manager. But before I bring her on board, I want us to first have a question and answer. So far, I wanted to give us your review. How was the class? Thank you very much, Aderito. How has the classes been for you for the past 3 weeks? Yes, I believe this is the fourth week. So how has the classes been for you? Have you been able to grab one or two things? Um, which section was most profound for you? Let me know in the comment section. Because let's put it there. Oh, I like the class that Madam Alexandra took. I like the class that Dr. Stephen took the first day. I like the class that Mr. James took the first. Just put everything in there. Let us see. We need your feedback so it helps us to work better. So you can just put down the class that you enjoyed and also maybe what you learned, Who knows, someone might just be joining you for maybe the first time or did not attend that class and would get one or two things from what you sent to the platform. So let's get interactive, guys. Let's get it. Thank you very much for doing it. Yes. So I'm waiting for your messages so that we can get things. We know it's important that as much as we want to take classes, we also get feedback. You can also have the chance to ask questions. If they are not responded to now, they will definitely be responded to in the next section or in the group chat, respectively. So just put down what you think, your thoughts, your most profound speaker, or what the person sent that you've learned and you are going to be making use of it, or you don't start making use of it. If you have, just share, let us know. Okay, Ezekiel says, I learned to be real in using video marketing. Oh, yes, that's from Mr. James last week. He taught us on video marketing. It was very amazing. The class was very profound. I learned a lot. I don't know if you did. Thank you very much, Ezekiel. If you're not in last week class, please just signal that you're not in class. Let us know if we're going to help you or not. If you're not in class last week, just signal that, oh, I was not in class. Let's know. So we'll decide, those of us that are in class, if we want to help you or not. Am I correct, Ezekiel? We'll probably make up our mind if we're going to help people that did not come to class. Or do I think no classes should be what's the word? Avoided because every class is important. I remember the second class, Madam Alex taught us on sales funnel. It was a very enlightening class. The first class was from Dr. Stephen, where he spoke us about personal branding. And I think personal branding is something that affects everyone. It doesn't matter if you have your company or not. Branding is about, oh, I must have a company before I can be a brand man, before I can brand. As a person, you need to brand yourself. What's that thing people see when they see you? What's that thing that they can remember you for? That's the right way to put it. What's the thing people can remember you for when they see you? Oh, I know, let's say Jay is always posting animations on real estate. I know Coco or Kamala Ferrada is always posting pictures or educational content on real estate. So what's that profound thing for you that you do that people can recognize you with? That's the part of branding, and it's very essential in our business real estate. Then Madam Alex, came to speak to us about sales funnel. It was a great class. I think for those that were in the VIP class, they got extra benefits. Yeah. If you're not in the VIP class, I'm very sorry. I don't know what to say. I think Nathan can relate. It was in the class with Madam Alex where she shared in depth, details when it comes to sales funnels, how to create a sales funnel and all of your lines. I know sales funnel helped you to track your leads, to get your lead generation leads, also to follow up and see what you're doing, right? Then video marketing as well by Mr. James. It was also a very valuable class. All right. People are not saying anything. Just is the higher he has responded. I don't know why the rest of us are not saying anything, but let's assume. I want to assume that maybe we're shy. I want to assume that we're shy, but please don't be shy. When you share what you've learned, it helps us. And you can also put down any question. We can get your the coach to respond to it. Yes. So please ask your questions if you want. So today's class, we're having a very profound speaker, Madam Jessica. I remember when I got to GTEx and one of the stories I heard flying around in GTEx was, oh, there's this person who came in as a sales intern, this, that. She was trained for 6 months, like it was Stevie, and now she, thank you very much, Mata from Abuja. Thank you very much. She was trained by Dr. Stevie, but she was part of the interns at GTEx, and she was able to close this amount of sales, that amount of sales. That was one of the things flying around here. And these are, things we want to hear, right? When she came into the industry, she definitely didn't know so much about real estate. Maybe she might have heard about real estate, of course. Maybe she might have heard about one or two things that has to do with the real estate industry, definitely. But it was from text that she was able to close the amount of sales that she has closed so far, right? And this is something that I want us to hold because it's okay, because it's very, very important valuable knowledge. And I think every one of us needs it. I need it as well. I'm a salesperson and I like to sell. And I think the last time I hosted, I said it that real estate is biblical because you get to sell a piece of the head. So as long as you're making money, you're also fulfilling the gospel, right? So I want you to take this session key. Please, I beg you, take the session very key. Get your daughters, your pen, and make sure that you ask like a whole lot of questions. How was she able to ask her, how were you able to close that deal? Whether or not it relates to what she's teaching, please make sure that you squeeze out the knowledge. There's a word like that. You squeeze out the knowledge out of her. Allow her be able to pour this value into you so that we can also replicate this and even better and begin to sell. So thank you very much, Aderito. He or she, I don't know if it's a he or a she, but let's just go ahead. The person mentioned I learned to make my presence known in the digital space with what I stand for. Absolutely. That's where the place of personal branding comes in. And I'm very big on branding. I'm very big on personal branding. I believe that branding, like I said earlier, is not just for the company. Oh, as soon as I have a company, when I'm selling a product, then I can brand. No, as far as you're a human being, I believe, or let's just say, as far as you're a human being who wants to be known for something, I believe you should brand. So thank you very much, Aderi. Thank you. If you did not attend any of this class, I will ensure that the audios or the recordings will be sent to the group. So back to what I was saying. I'm going to introduce her now, and she's going to jump on the call to take us for the next 1 hour on real estate, right? So please just stay right while I who are guests in. So you can put any questions you have in the comments in the chat box. I'm going to respond to it now. I can also keep dropping everything you've learned so far. Let's help others who are not able to join the class. Okay, let's be nice. Thank you very much. All right. So our guest is ready to take us now. And her name is Jessica Elebio. I'm not sure if I pronounced it well, but let's imagine I pronounced it well, right? And so let me read a short story for you. Um, my name is Jessica Elebio, and I started as an intern with GTEx Holdings, where I was able to get professional trainings from GTEx Holdings and GTEx Academy. Also, I went ahead to attend the Certified Real Estate Masterclass by Dr. Stephen Akintayo, an African Real Estate Masterclass. And I also went ahead to study from the Stephen Akintayo University of Wales, where I gained absolute knowledge on real estate. I have made over 90 million in sales and counting. This kind of person is who you want to work with, right? Because it's someone you can relate with, right? It's someone you can relate to, you can speak to and ask. They're probably The fact that people made maybe more than 90 million, who knows? But you still want to tap in from the knowledge that you have. You start as an intern who knows nothing. And you were able to make such an amount in 6 months. How did you do it? You probably made yours in a year. You probably want to take any of these values or nudges, right? And implement it with what you're doing and take your sales journey higher. All right, so welcome, Madam Jessica. Please, in the comment section, just put your clap emoji. Let's clap. Aderito, Adigo, Martha, Ezekiel, Jake. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. So I'm able to take us now. Thank you so much, Jessica.
Thank you so much, Temi, for inviting me over.
All right.
Yeah, it's so good to be here. Good afternoon, everyone. Depending on where you're connecting from, good afternoon, good morning, good evening. Yeah, my name is Jessica Elebio, Sales Manager, GTEX Holdings. It's good to have you all here. If you can hear me, you can just type, I can hear you. Alright, so I'll start. Okay, the topic I'll be taking today is handling objections in sales and also closing, right? So, okay, thank you so much. Yeah, all right, thank you everyone. So sales, I'll be talking about sales objections and closing also. So what is sales? We'll look at the term sales, what sales means. So sales is used to describe the activities that leads to selling of goods and services. You know, goods and services, it could be a tangible gift, it can be intangible goods that you're selling. Also, sales is a transaction between two or more parties that involves the exchange of tangible, like I said, goods and intangible goods and services, so that money can come in, right? So that is what sales is all about. So today, like I said, I'll be talking about sales objections, right? Yeah, I'll be talking about sales objections. So in sales, most people feel if you want to sell, you're just like, oh, I have this product to sell. Let me say real estate, right? We are selling let me say Guzape. It's 40 million naira, come and buy, and you expect the buyer to just go ahead and pay up. It doesn't work that way. Sometimes it might work that way if the person is actually prepared and maybe knows you before and all that, but it hardly works that way. There are usually objections that comes up in sales, right? So what are sales objections? So sales objections are the reasons why your prospects can't buy or won't buy your products or services. So sales objections, we shouldn't think that it's bad. You know, when we see objections or clients say, oh, I don't want, or your product is expensive and all that, you start feeling bad or want to cry or go and start thinking about it or start having negative feelings, you know. Yeah. So I have someone that a baby, she's about 5 years old. She watches cartoon and most time I watch with her. You know, there's this one she watches all the time, Ladybug. So while she's watching it, if someone is angry, there's this man called Okmo. He will just send his evil butterfly to go there and evilize the person. You know, so when the butterfly goes there, it will take over the person just because the person is angry and the person have these negative vibes. So when a client or a prospect, they are prospects, right? Because they've not bought yet. The ones that have not bought are called prospects or customers. So when a client declines or say no, or someone says no, oh, I'll get back to you, it shouldn't make you angry and feeling these negative vibes. You should try to come out of you and like, oh, 1 down, 10 more to go. Or you can just go ahead and like, okay, sir, maybe we'll talk some other time. Just find something to say rather than giving up just like that. So that negative feelings won't come all over you. It's just like the devil that's taking over you. Or most butterfly taking over you. I don't know if you understand what I'm saying, but we shouldn't let this negative emotion take over us, right? So sales objections matters a lot. It happens all the time. It is what we should expect. It will happen. There's no one that will come. You tell the person and just like money. The person might look at us sometimes. So is the network threw me out. My apologies. So yeah, one. In the dynamic world of sales, overcoming objections is a crucial skill that can make the difference between a successful deal and a lost opportunity. You know, the way you present the situation, the way you present it, whatever you are selling to your clients matters a lot. Is it that the prospect will go ahead to buy or not? So your presentation matters a lot. Even when the prospect is not ready or trying to object, you just have to find a way to make a way, right? Find a way to make a way. Find a way to will come. It must come, whether you like it or not. So you should be prepared for such objections before they come. So yeah, some guys to mastering objections handling and closing techniques. Okay, so I'm sharing my slide now. Can you all see this slide? Yeah, so here is a guide to mastering objection and active listening. Active listening. The foundation of objection handling lies in active listening. Understand your prospect concerns. You have to listen attentively to your prospect, what the prospect is saying. Listen, talk less and listen more. Understand their concerns, acknowledge them, and show genuine interest. Also, this helps to build rapport and set the stage for effective communication. You know, allow the prospect to say whatever they want to say and listen. Then you have to acknowledge what they have said to you. This will show that you have genuine interest in them and that you are listening to what they are saying to you. So active listening requires you to listen attentively to the speaker, understand what they are saying, like I've said before, then respond and also reflect on what's being said and retain the information for later. You know, they are not just talking, they have their reason for saying a lot, because you have to shed more light on what they have just said to you so that you can be able to answer them effectively. So doing this, both the listener and speaker will actively be engaged in the conversation and is an essential building block to compassionate relationship. I have this neighbor of mine. I've been telling him to come and buy property from me. I told him I sell real estate. In fact, everyone I meet, I tell them I sell real estate, I sell land, I sell property, whatever you're ready. So there's this neighbor that I know can afford our property, but he didn't say anything. So I was wondering why is he not answering me? Why is he not saying anything? So later I had to like go through some of my script and what I learned from Dr. Stephen Akintayo, some of his classes. Then I found out the problem is from me. I wasn't listening to him. He was trying to communicate, but I don't allow him communicate. I always speak ahead. He's talking and I'm talking. I don't give him that room for conversation. So on one of these, then I laptop, then I bought plot somewhere that where he bought, he didn't know that the place was on a go whatever. I don't know. Yeah, well, that where companies to want to sell it, give them bought it for 3 years, I put it as a property. Same property he has bought. He doesn't want to be moved from place. So he has carried his lawyer and all that after everything. So I'm able to this conversation why. Okay, I was talking about. I didn't know I was muted. Sorry, guys. I was talking about active listening. Why you need to listen attentively. You listen attentively to your prospects. There will be a room for healthy conversation, when not to respond, what to say, and this will help build a very good relationship. The person will be able to come to you for help for any other issues and all that. So that was what I did with my neighbor. I said my neighbor was trying to. I've been speaking to him to come and get some properties for us, from me, and I know he can afford it without even blinking. I know he can. So I was wondering why he's not buying. I didn't know why he wasn't buying. We speak all the time, but the thing is that I do more of the talking. I don't allow him talk. I do more of the talking, talking, talking. Come and buy. We are doing promo. Come and buy. It's good for you. You have to invest in real estate. Just say, oh, okay, all right. I'll buy. Don't worry. And that's it. So later, I had to like relax and like, why is this man not even responding? Why is he not saying anything? So at a point, I was going through everything. Listening to him, it was all about active listening. If I didn't listen, if I was still talking more and not listening, I wouldn't have been able to have that healthy conversation with him. Again, I had another client. We had this discussion. We went for a program and I met him. And all that. Then we keep that conversation going. So at a point, because of I listened more to him, and I know when to talk and when to keep quiet. And not keep quiet. So I had to now ask for my opinion. I would respond to him. So I was able to close him. I was able to sell to him because I listened. If you talk too much, the person at the end of the day, the person might not get anything from your conversation. Ask questions when necessary. Ask them questions. So from the question, you'll be able to have like a conversation. It builds rapport. So doing that, we aid active listening. Yeah. So when you listen to them and understand what they want, maybe the client maybe he has been defrauded before, the prospect has been defrauded before, or the prospect is not even in Nigeria and he's scared of Nigerians, because when they hear Nigeria, oh, Nigerians, they don't come again. I'm really scared of you guys. Nigerians abroad, they have money. They can afford our property without shaking. Most of them, a lot of them, they can afford our properties without shaking. They will buy. But the thing is trust. That trust issue. So if you take your time to understand them, if you take your time to handle their objections, that trust issues, why they don't want to buy now, the reason why they don't want to buy, they don't have money, or the country, or the dollar issue and all that. And when you listen to them, you have to show empathy. So empathy is the ability to understand and share the feelings of others. When someone is telling you that he has been duped so many times in Nigeria, scammers, they've scammed him a lot of times. Like, there's this woman that told me his uncle will be coming to Nigeria, that when he comes, he wants to get property. That the man he has stayed over 30 years abroad. He's in his 60s and he's thinking of coming back home, but he's scared of Nigerians. He has been scammed several times. That even her, the man is scared of her. So I'm like, okay, tell her about our company and all that, so that we can close this deal. So like, the man is scared and all that. So I told her to show empathy, not that, Oga, we are not like that. We are not like that. I can sell for you. I can sell for you. No, like, you can't be able to get him to buy from me. You have to show empathy, sharing their feelings, the way they feel. So this happened to you. Wow. So what did you do about it? How did that happen? It shows that you are feeling their ability, understand their needs, demonstrate, it opens door for collaborative problem solving. You guys can discuss every other thing. They'll be able to trust you to open up why they've not bought, why they want to buy from you, why they can trust you, and all that. Right? So that is it about empathy. So those are all right. My apologies, guys. The network has been something else today. So those are the few points I'll be talking about today for sales objections. Then I'll be talking about closing, after you must have handled the objections, after you must have a way of letting them know why the need for them to buy whatever you are selling, you have to close. Most people make the mistake of not closing. They just keep selling, come and buy, come and buy. Yes, you have to buy. This is what it does. This is what you. This is it. This is where the estate is located. That's still selling. You just keep selling, 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 and you are not closing. So after you must have handled those objections, you just have to quickly close. You know, close the deal before the prospect changes his or her mind. If you have given them enough value, as you are giving them value, bring in the closing aspect to it. So after you have handled these objections, the next thing you do is to close. And this is where most people miss it. They keep selling instead of closing. So you have to close. So closing is a okay. So as I was saying, when you are done the objection, the next thing you will do is to close immediately. Don't keep selling, selling, selling. You have sold, you have handled the objections, close. Make sure you close the deal immediately. Let them know that they can lose out of the deal. They can lose out if they don't buy it now. Create that sense of urgency so that they will key into the offer that you have for them immediately. So this is all I have to say for today. Tomorrow we are going to have the VIP class and the session still continues. Thank you all for having me.
Yeah, hello, good afternoon, everyone. Good evening, everyone. Trust we had an amazing class. Um, I hope it was a nice one with an insightful one with Miss Jessica Elebio. I I know that some of us would have questions. Please, if you have questions, do not hesitate to ask on the group. I would have said you should drop it in the chat room here, but I think it's best or it's better we drop it in the chat room so that they can be well noted and duly attended to. And of course, I want to believe that we know that there is the VIP, there is a VIP package, there's a VIP path um, for this package or for this class. There's a VIP class which happens every Tuesday. Today is the third. I mean, this week is the third since we started the 100 million sales challenge. And I want to believe we all know what the 100 million sales challenge is all about. You know, so the goal is to eat for individual to eat 100 million sales, 100 million in sales. You know, Miss Jessica Elebio, I know that has done over 90 million in sales. You know, sometimes these people are humble. They don't want to give you the exact price. So they use the word over 90 million, you know. So if she can do that, I mean, believe we all can do it. You know, I love to think that if someone can do something, we can do it too, and even much more. It's just so. What are the principles that this told us? The principles that she applied, the things she did, the things she did not do, things she took note of, and all of that, to achieve that. And I mean, in a matter of time, once you apply yourself and with the right energy, you are going to do the same. You're going to do the same. I mean, people like Grant Cardone, Dr. Steve, Kintayo, people. Okay, sorry about that. A slight network glitch. So I was saying people like Brian Cardone, Dr. Stephen Akintayo, Jordan Belfort, these guys they didn't start, they didn't make the billions of sales they made in one day. It was a journey, and the journey begins someday. There's always one day. So one day you're going to make your 10 million in sales. One day you're going to make you're going to hit the target of 50 million sales. One day you're going to hit the target of 100 million. So a gradual process. And we begin to sometimes soon. I mean, somebody will be million in sales, and these three, yeah, so they are quite achievable. Remind us again and again, and it's been a value packed session. It's been value packed sessions, since since the last since the last three since 3 weeks ago. I know that recently, and today we are having had Miss Jessica. So for tomorrow, we'll put of information. They get more. So um, the first person I'm going to be about is is the head of CFU, that's Customer Fulfillment Unit. He's going to be telling us about the land we have. So Mr. Tony, the ball is in your court, sir. I can see someone asking a question. Can you share the link for because I missed the lectures? Okay, yes, the link to the free sessions will be sent, not to the VIP sessions. The VIP exclusive to also have access about the VIP sessions. It's actually value packed. There are some insightful information that they share that they don't share with you here. So and that's why it's very important to for that. Once if you want to make payments for the VIP session, it's very easy. Just send a message on the group. Our community manager would follow up with you from there, right? So yes, Mr. Tony, let's have you, sir.
Okay. Thank you, everyone. Hello, sir. I don't know if you can hear me. Hello, sir. Hello, sir. Can you hear me? Okay, I can see someone typing something. Please, if you can hear me, kindly indicate by saying something, or you can either drop a note to show that you can hear me, so that I will not be talking to myself alone. Okay, thank you, Mr. Chukwuemeka. Thank you so much. Okay, so I said, my name is Tony Ajuboye, and I happen to be the HOD for Customer Fulfillment Unit for GTEX Land. Yes, so I did not send myself here. It's a privilege that is being given to me by Dr. Stephen Akintayo, the chairman of GTEX Holdings, also by my boss, Miss Martha Osachi, and also by the general manager for GTEX Land, Miss Quinette Uchendu. So I did not just bring myself here. So we are many, yes, that are before me. So thank you so much, everyone. Thank you, amazing investors, for coming out this very time for this 100 million naira sales challenge. So it's my prayer that every one of us will be smiling to the bank soon enough. Yes, so I'm super excited to announce the offer of the day. The what? Yeah, so I'm super excited to announce to us the offer of the day, which happens to be Sedios Estates Ekpe. Yes, so we all know that Lagos is number one when it comes to return on investment, and Abuja is number two when it comes to return on investment. So there's so much opportunity in the land of Ekpe in Lagos. Yes, so Ekpe is a fantastic location, and it's somewhere you want to invest, or you want a family member or your investor to also invest. Yes. So the beauty is that Sedios Estate Ekpe was launched this past Saturday. That's on the 2nd of December 2023. And to our amazement, Dr. Freeze and his wonderful family was there to allocate to our smart investors. Yes. So to everyone that has purchased this property initially, when it was selling for 5 million naira, every one of them we are allocated on spot. Yes. So this is also an amazing opportunity for you to subscribe into Sedios Estate Ekpe now, that is the selling for 10 million naira outright, and you can deposit 5 million naira and spread the payment for 3 to 6 months, or you can choose to pay 20 million naira if you are making an installment payment, and deposit 5 million and spread the remaining balance for 3 to 6 months. So you can also choose to do an acre. You can choose to buy 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 acres in your name. Yes, you can choose to buy, sell some, erect building on some, and so on. So this property, it is in a fantastic location. It already has electricity on it. So it also has buildings in this same property. So yeah, so it is actually a property that you can purchase, leave it for land banking, and sell in the nearest future. So the landmarks for this amazing property is the Alero City the EB Alafia Estate, the Simi Lagos biggest market, K2, and also the proposed international airport. Yes, so the proposed international airport is also in this fantastic location. So just as said, you can choose to buy one plot or go further to buy an acre or more. Yes, so some of the amazing facilities that comes when you do business with GTEX land is that you definitely have a sewage system, a centralized sewage system that will collect all your feces and convert them into cooking gas. Yes, and also we are putting in a mini golf course in all our estate, which also will be putting in place in Sedios Estate Ekpe. So also in this Sedios Estate Ekpe, we'll be having a farm, because it is also called Sedios Estate Farm City Ekpe. We'll be having farm. You got opportunity to get fresh vegetables, fresh corns and milk from this amazing estate. We'll also have recreational centers. We'll have 24/7 power supply, because we are converting our physics into electricity. There will be no need for emission of carbon in that estate. Yeah. So when you are doing business with GTEX land, you are buying into a service plot. You are buying a service plot um well plotted roads. You also have a drainage system that cuts across your plot. Yes, so smart investors, this is an amazing opportunity for you to key into this offer now that is selling for this particular amount, because soon enough it won't be selling for this amount. There are some persons that bought it for 5 million, and today this particular property is selling for 10 million naira. Believe in me, real estate is one game changing investment currently. So smart investors, you don't wait to buy land and wait. Thank you. This is my time. So please, the host, you can take over from here. Thank you.
Thank you. Of course, right? I- that's a good game. All right, so this next person to tell, and that's Miss Dita from Ibadan. That's the branch manager Ibadan, G Vest. Miss Dita, the board is in your pots, man.
Okay, good evening, everyone. Good evening. Can you hear me? Please, can you just type in the comment section if you can, in the chat box if you can hear me, please. Please let me know if everyone can hear me so I can know that I'm not talking to myself, please. Okay, that's fine. So good evening. Thank you so much for having me. My name is Adetola Debayo, and I'm privileged to be the treasurer for GVEST Cooperative here at GTEX Holdings. And I want to believe that everyone here knows what GVEST is already, right? I really want to believe so. So, but for the benefit of those that might be joining us for the first time today, I'm just going to briefly go through what GVest is all about and why you should invest in GVest. So GVest is firstly is a subsidiary under GTEX Holdings. Is one of the subsidiary under GTEX Holdings, and our president is Mr. Ikena, while our vice president is a person of Ms. Bolanle. So GTEX Holdings, GVest currently is just the real estate digital investment platform here at GTEX Holdings, where we allow different investors to come in and invest into our real estate properties, right? When you're investing in GVest, you don't actually own a property, right? You're just investing in our real estate businesses where you get yearly return and on your investment. And here at GTEX, we offer. Okay, I'm going to answer that. I'm going to send the Ibadan branch office the address soon. So let me just quickly go through this and then give us the offer for the day. So as I was saying, when you invest in GVest, you don't actually own a property, right? You're investing in our real estate businesses and you earn yearly return on your investment. We offer 14 to 26% depending on your investment amount, right? And you can either invest in Naira, dollar, and in pounds. We have the Naira platform, we have dollar, and we also have in pounds. Another good thing is the tenors that you can use to invest this is 3, 10, and 3, 5, and 10 years. You can either choose to invest for 3 years, or you can choose to invest for 5 years or for 10 years. So these are the tenors which we have currently available for your investment. And you can decide to invest for as low as 5 million naira and as high as 200 million naira. Right. So why should you invest in GVest? Why should you pick GVest? I know a lot of people, your client, you yourself might be asking yourself this question: why why GVest? Why GVest? One thing I want you to first know is that GVest is good. Maybe right now you have clients that are not capable of buying any of our property yet, or they're just tired of investing in property for now. Real estate, GVest is the next good thing, big thing to invest in. You have portfolio diversification, you have passive income, you have low cost entity, and a lot of benefit attached to investing in GVest. When you invest in GVest, not only are you investing in real estate, but you have something that works for you. GVest just allows you put your money to work for you while you relax and just get your money, your passive return on your investment. You get your yearly return. A lot of our clients, they're going to be debting their December this year because they were smart enough to invest this type last year, and by now they're jubilating and they're celebrating well with their family, not only for 30 December, but for any other thing. Right now you want to why we have dollar scheme again is that you might, because of the fall in naira and everything, you can decide, okay, I want to invest in dollars, and then you get your return in dollars, right? But if you want to invest in naira, that's okay. If you want to invest in pounds, that's okay as well. So I'm sorry, I would have loved to share my screen, but currently I'm unable to do that. What are our core values? Our core values here at GVest is we have integrity, trust, and transparency. Once you're dealing with us, we won't tell you lies. We don't overpromise. We won't promise you what we cannot deliver. We promise you exactly what we can deliver. No, yeah, GTEX, we always under promise and over deliver. So that has always been our trademark, and that is what we follow at GVest as well. We are transparent about everything, and that is why, because of our transparency, that is why we have a GVest app where our investors can, even guide and just follow through their investment. They can monitor their investment via the app, and we have it both on iOS and Android. For those using iOS, you can download it on Apple Store. For those using Android, you can download it on your Play Store. So you You just have to, you can just invest via the app, and you monitor how your investment grow and when you are supposed to get your return after a year. So it's very easy, transparent, and there is no, there's no shady business. Of course, with GTEX Holdings as a company as a whole, we have that is how it's always been our core values. We have integrity. We won't do or we won't say what we cannot do. And that is what we also follow at GVest. So our mission at GVest is to raise all inclusive community where everyone can own a stack in real estate, agriculture, and technology. I want to raise 1 million investment, growing their finances by the year 2035. So that is our mission. And our vision is to give everyone, absolutely everyone, an opportunity to manage and grow wealth. We don't want to leave anyone behind. Right now, there are a lot of people that, because of one thing or the other, they might not be able to go for any of our properties. So they always have GVest. Another good thing about GVest is, you can use it to then build the capital to actually buy a property. Let's take, for instance, you invest 2 million naira and you leave it for a space of 5 or 10 years. After accumulating both the capital and your returns, you can then use that to buy a property then. I hope you understand. Another good thing about our investment in GVest is that it is asset backed. Right? It is asset backed, and you have no issue. We've been in business for over 5 years, and we've not had any cost to have someone just say we did deliver what we promised. No, we've always delivered what we promised. And please let me know if everyone can still hear me. Please, can you still hear me? Please let me know if you can still hear me. Okay, thank you. So, drum roll, please. We have our Christmas and New Year promo currently going on right now. So this is the best time to put on to call that your clients that has been delaying all of that. This is like the best time to invest. So we have our Christmas and promo sales currently ongoing. So you want to push this to your clients and have them invest at this moment, because this is I don't know, this is like one of the best time and decision they can make to invest. So when you buy the Christmas promo and New Year promo, is that when you purchase any of our investment amount, when you purchase any amount, whether 2 million or 5 million, I mean below 10 million naira, you get one GVest gift box, and there are a lot of goodies inside the box. Trust me, there are a lot of goodies inside the box. Plus, you'll be donating a gift to a charity in your name, right? That's a gift that comes with anyone that purchases under 10 million naira. So if you get 10 million naira and above, you'll be getting a raffle ticket and a gift box. So you'll be getting a raffle ticket and a gift box for any purchase above 10 million. 10 million and above. So for 20 million and above, you'll be getting a raffle ticket plus one night at a luxurious suite at La Campagne. I mean, no now. What best way to spend, the festive period at a luxurious suite at La Campagne? And if you get 50 million and above, you get 2 nights at Lakwe Golf Course and a one golf section. These are amazing offers. This is festive period. You want to celebrate, relax with your family, with your friends, with whoever. So if you get 50 million, if you purchase any of our investment for 50 million and above, you will get a 2 night at Lakwe Golf Course and one golf section. So if you get 100 million and above, you'll be getting an all expense paid trip to Zanzibar. I mean, right now, this is a very mouth-watering offer, and is the best time. Put on your calls, call those number right now. These are offers that people have been waiting for. You see a lot. I personally have a lot of investors that have been like, okay, December is here now, and not only are you going to be getting investing, there are also goodies that comes with it. So now is the time for you to call them and let them know that, okay, sir, December is here. You don't want to wait. No, don't tell them not to carry over their blessing to next year. So this year, 2023, December is the time for them to invest and get a lot of goodies that comes with investing with GVest at this moment. I hope you all understand. Do you have any questions? And yes, for the person that asks for our Ibadan branch office, it's number 15, Yellow Gate, Oluyole Extension, Ibadan. We are always available for you. Just put a call through to us and the door is open. Do we have any question? And that's the offer for today. So thank you for having me.
Fantastic offer right there, from GTEX Land and GVest. Thank you so much, Mr. Tony. Adetola, apologies, please. So that's gonna be all for today. See you tomorrow. But before I go, one of the ways you get to, let me give you an arc. One of the ways to also make it, you can see the offers or the rewards, yeah, that Miss Datola rolled out. These are mouth-watering that you want to be a beneficiary of if you can meet your targets, and I mean, says that a a vacation to Zanzibar during this period is not a good thing. After what 2023 has shown us, has shown us rather. So what a way to just go relax and unwind, prepare and clear your mind for 2024. So yes. So I was going to give you an arc. So one of the arc is get some of Dr. Stevens' books, the Billionaire series, particularly. You will see step by step how he took some of the bold steps, he made some of the decisions, how he gave himself to learning, how he just trusted his guts, made some really crazy moves to make his first million, to make his first, to like I said earlier, you learn by riding on the wings of those who have gone through for the past 3 weeks, are those who have done this thing over and over again, but they don't have books yet. Doctors that's the below. And okay. Oh, all right. Apologies. Learning really fast and getting yourself to start making money in millions, multi-millions, in dollars, um, thousands. The those people learn so far. we've learned under the entire, and yeah, network issue right there. So, but we're done already. I remember I was saying that we should get the Billionaire series. So to get that, just again, send a message to the group, and the community manager would pick it up from there. And trust me, you will come and thank me later, before the end of this challenge, 100 million sales challenge. So I believe we can do it. We can do it. Um, if just give yourself to learning, and apply all of the things we've been taught so far. So thank you so much for your time. Remember that we have the VIP class tomorrow, which is exclusive to those who pay for further inquiry. Please drop a message on the group, and the community manager would attend to you appropriately. So okay, coming. I'm seeing some people dropping. Okay. Oh, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right, all right. I'm going to, all right. I've copied your number. I'm going to send it to the community manager to add you to the group, to the general group. So thank you, everyone. It's nice having you. They see you tomorrow in class. Enjoy the rest of the evening, SARS and Maths. Bye. I love you.